So, today you're not getting a super interesting video. Literally today, for today's video, I'm going to be cleaning up my room, picking it up a little bit for boot camp tomorrow. Tomorrow you're probably not going to get a video, even though boot camp doesn't start until like 2. But I want to log on like 30 minutes early and stuff. Plus, on top of it, up till it gets kind of close to time, I'm going to be like getting ready, like changing and stuff. But also, I'm just going to be watching a lot of YouTube and some TikTok. Just because a lot of YouTube channels that I watch post on Saturdays, and also there's 2 videos that I'm really excited for. One of them I'm probably not going to get to watch, which is, I will watch it, just not until like some other time, which is Success with Jess, as her podcast, season 2 of her podcast is coming out, and I'm excited about it. But because it premiered at 1, and it may not be over until like 2:30ish, like, I don't know. Like, yeah. So I'm not going to get to watch that one. But also Piper Raquel's music video yesterday comes out, which I'm excited for. That one I'll get to watch. But also, today, something really fun. I got a KiwiCo, and this one, like, for me, sometimes I will get, like, by the way, this isn't sponsored, by the way, but I like KiwiCo. Like, I feel like so many YouTubers get sponsored by, like, KiwiCo, and they talk about how great they are, but then they never, have the kid talk about it, and, like, see, like, that stuff. But for me, I like KiwiCo. Sometimes, we get the craft box, and sometimes we'll get them, and, like, it will be something, and I'm, like, not really into it, and sometimes we'll get some, and then I'll be like, oh, I actually like that. And today we got one that's really cool, which is you get to make, like, those really fancy lights that, like, people sometimes have, that, like, it's like a sign and it's a light. I have one that says Dance Lolly, and I got it for Easter as a gift from my sister. My sister very kindly picked one out, or got me a kit to make one, and it was really cool. So what happened was, we got one and we actually made 2, but since I don't like the one that I have, like, I kind of like it, like it said Dance Lolly, it's cool. I just don't like it as a light, and it makes a lot of noise, like really loud noise. And that, like, sometimes, for some reason, so what we did was, since we needed one more battery pack, since we have, like, we got the stuff to make 2, because it came with, like, 2 different light things, a green one, and then, like, a light blue, like, white one, like a super, super light blue that's almost white looking. So we got, like, that. And so, like, what we did was we took the battery pack from my Dance Lolly one, and I hung my Dance Lolly one over by my door, because I like it as a sign. I don't like the, like, light thing on it, and also, like, we made 2 that are really cool, so I'm going to show them to you really cool. Right, well, this first one I'm going to bring down, since I kind of got to keep you on the charger. Here is the battery pack. This was on my Dance Lolly one, and it's Velcro. So, like, literally just Velcro right there. Unvelcro it, press a button. Like, on the screen, it's not showing up as like dark as it actually is, then they're flashy. Then they're like really flashy and off. But this one, in a minute we're gonna find it at home. Like, better than where it is. Also, let me turn this one on. And then but I'm going to be picking up my room today, so you may not get a video tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. The next day you're probably not, because the next day I start at 11:30 and go until 5. So yeah, that's a thing. And at first I had the idea that I was gonna get like and fill up like a gallon of water and stuff, but I realized I'm not gonna do that for Sunday. I might do it tomorrow, just because again we don't start until like 2 tomorrow. But the reasoning is because with Sunday, since it starts at 11:30, I can just bring one of my sodas back here. Like, and my mom's very strict about like no like drinks and stuff, but she said dance is a different, like dance is in that section. Like, and she said it's a different story with dance because she doesn't want me like dehydrating and stuff like that. So I got a couple things to pick up. I got a giant blanket here that I'm about to pick up, put way up there on my shelf. I got a body pillow and then like another little like pillow and like dance block, just stuff on the floor. And then I also do have a little bit of trash. I'm going to start with this. Also, right before the video, I freaked out because there was like a pretty good sized like cockroach in my room, and it freaked me out. And then my dad had to come in. Actually, I'm going to set it in this chair and have my dad put it up there, because I don't think I can. Okay. He's here. He's here. Yeah, my baby. I love you. Yeah, you're not gonna like me tomorrow because you're not gonna get a lot of playtime with me. He likes his playtime. Yeah, I'm very excited for boot camp, and I feel like I'm more excited, but also not more excited about Sunday. And the reasoning is because for me, I'm the type where I like having in the day, because during the day, like, I'm more energized, and for me, I'm the type where when it gets to be later hours, I like start to get more tired and stuff, even if I like didn't do anything that day, versus like that's one of the plus sides to doing it in the day. But I also like when my dance class is more in the evening, because when it's in the evening, yes, I start getting tired, but I get more time to like watch YouTube and stuff and dance not at the same time, but pretty close. I wanted to show you all of this. So I have multiple fidget trading boards now, and I'm really excited. And stay tuned because one of my next videos, I'm going to be fidget trading with my dad again. This time there's an even number of fidgets. Last time there wasn't, and the reasoning is because I had two of these like fidget things that you put on your finger and you roll it and it like feels really weird. I had two of them and one broke. But the first one is this one. This is a handmade one. You guys seen this one before. I made a video fidget trading with my dad with them. Then we got this one. This one I think is based off of a game, but it's really, because with this one, here's what it looks like. There's accept and decline. There's no add, which I thought would be fun. Then we have this one. This one is just an image of one that I found on like the internet. It did come out a little weird, like you can see like yellow, but that's fine. And it was really, like, I found it and went like, oh yes. Then we got this one. This one is a different one. It's kind of my own version. I realize fidget trading is so much fun, and ow. That actually like hurt really bad. Don't worry, I'm okay. I literally dropped my spinner and it literally hit this like bone area like really hard. So, but anyways, like I noticed that like I created my own board. So I took like a piece of photo paper and then I made like two extra symbols. So we got the yellow, which is like the X, like no deal. We got the blue for add and the green for check, but we got this extra one, which is add to, where like it kind of like they're adding, but instead of adding one fidget, they're adding two fidgets, whatever fidgets they want. And then there's this one, which is also another black one, and it's my pick, meaning. So essentially it's kind of like, it's similar to like the add, but instead of them, they add one fidget obviously, but whoever presses it, the other person has to add one of the person's choice. So like if I like pressed it on my dad, then I would get to pick one fidget from his side, and he would have to add that one. Then we got this one. It's a tiny little fidget board, and it's so cute. I'm into like miniature things, and I made different like boards, but this one is cool. What happened was it was an image, and it had like something else, but then I just cut it to get just the fidget. Then this one is a pretty big one. I'm gonna have to stand. But let me, like, giant fidget board. Like this one is legitimately these 6 pieces of printer paper. Now, there are bigger ones. I've seen YouTubers make bigger ones, but this one seems really, really cool. Like, I just didn't want to waste a ton of printer paper, if that makes sense. Because, like, we're definitely, like, my family is definitely not the kind that, like, we're not rich in any case. But we're also not poor. Like, we're middle class. And stuff, so I just don't want to waste a bunch of printer or paper on something that, like, is barely even going to get used. In the sense that, like now, every time I make fidget trading videos, I like the concept of fidget trading. But due to the fact that, like, I basically don't have any friends that, like, I get to see in person, like, because, like, most of the time, like, Skylar usually at her dad's house, which is in another state. And so, like, I don't get to see Skylar. Bella doesn't, and, well, we all know Bella lives in another state. Don't get to see Bella except for, like, once a year during the summer sometimes, or, like, just once a year. Then, and, like, I do talk to, like, Eva and Lola, but both of them are dance friends, and I'm pretty sure neither one of them, I know for a fact Lola doesn't live in our state and stuff. But Eva, on the other hand, I don't fully know, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't live anywhere near me. So, I, like, don't get to really see, like, friends in person and stuff. But, or very often, and also for that reasoning, and that my dad not really into fidgets as much as I am, like, that's cool, like, that's fine. So what we end up doing is, since he doesn't have, like, a fidget collection, so, like, every once in a while I'll talk him into, like, fidget trading with me, but I get to keep all the fidgets at the end, because my fidgets, we're just doing it for, like, a little bit of fun and for your guys' content. And the last one, I don't think you guys like too much, but hopefully, like, when I do it again. The next one, and I feel like we're gonna use a different board. But this one I thought was really fun. I think it based off of a game, and the reason I say that is because I saw a couple of these, and it all looked like based off of, like, a game. But this one seemed cool because you got, like, your two spots to, like, put the fidgets. And then you have this thing that says trade. It has a lock for some reason. But then there's decline, meaning no deal, and accept for a deal. And for those who don't know how to fidget trade, first up, have you lived under a rock? But I'm going to use this one as an example. So with fidget trading, there's this, which is a check. Check means you're trading and deal, like deal, like everything's good, you're trading. And then there's X for no deal, meaning you don't end up trading, you just move to the next round or something. And then there's a plus for add, where the other person has to add. Now, the only way you can make it an official fidget trade is if both people press check. So, like, if someone, like, presses add and you don't add, and you press add for them, there's no deal. Like, if they press add, you gotta add. Or you can press X and be like, nope. But I want to use a different, like, board. So I'm gonna quickly move these really. But yeah. So right now I'm living life, like, for me right now. There's not much to do to my room. Like, in a little bit I'm gonna pick up a few, like, pieces of trash. But I'm gonna have my dad put my body pillow and stuff up there for now. I'm excited for tomorrow, though. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Boot camp is gonna be a lot of fun. I've been waiting patiently for this. My only thing, this is the thing, is that for me, there's one thing that I hate, which is, like, breaks. And what I mean by that, like, I don't mean, like, breaks. Let me explain. There's time periods when, like, worldwide will end, and then I won't know, like, if they're doing worldwide again or not. And like I hate that so much because it drives me crazy. And the reasoning is because I don't want to like have to. I like when they like I want them to directly say, "Hey, we're not doing worldwide again," or "Hey, we're doing worldwide again," like immediately because I feel like so far I hope they are doing worldwide, but for me it's just interesting because of the fact that it's interesting because it drives me crazy. Then I'm like, should I like start looking for a dance studio near me, like a competition dance studio? Should I not like I start getting like iffy and like I just don't know. Oh, and it drives me crazy because then I'm like, I don't know dance-wise what I'm doing. Now with boot camp, I know like boot camp and that's fun, but after that I'm like, I don't know, and so making me like, sorry right now. Oh, I'm having a day where like it hit me that boot camp is here like tomorrow, which is really exciting, but at the same time my brain is split in two ways on it. Like part of my brain is like, yes, as I'm excited, I love dancing and stuff, and oh, it's gonna be a good distraction, it's gonna keep me dancing, which is a good distraction from like losing my crush, even though it's not full distraction, but helps. And then part of me like, boot camp's here and I'm not with my crush. So like my brain's split, and like right now, I'm training myself. Also very soon I have a stretching video. I have a bunch of fun video coming soon. And I'm definitely going to try to make it up to you, knowing that I'm probably not going to post the next 2 days because of boot camp and I'm going to be busy in boot camp. But, like, for me, like, my brain's split and it's like, in 2 weeks, like, part of me, like, happy and excited about boot camp and being like, yes, good distraction, it's fun, I love dancing, I can't wait to work with Abby, and like part of my dreams are coming true and stuff if I work hard enough at it and stuff. And then part of my brain like, nope, I'm not letting you be completely happy. I'm gonna rub it in your face that, oh, you're not with your crush. Because I kind of, first off, I never imagined that anything that has happened in the past 4 months would happen. And like, in the sense that like, I never thought I would ever work with Abby and Gianna Martello and her teachers. And I never thought I would get to see like any glimpse of like the ALDC other than in like a video or on TV. And like, so that stuff is really cool. And I never thought I would be an Abby favorite and like all of this stuff. But most of all, I always thought that if any of my dreams came true, which a lot of them have, that I would be with my crush, and it's driving me mad knowing that like October's coming up soon. And for me, like most people, like their birthday is like a time to be happy and celebrate and all of this. And that's like happy and celebrate. But for me, it's like, oh, I'm turning 16. Should be an exciting year. You're like, literally like this year, I'm getting my driver's permit. That's something we wanted to do it last year, but then a bunch of stuff kept happening. Like, well, mainly COVID, and then like COVID happened, and then like next thing you know, like we like started like basic like stuff that like you need to know, like what the brake is, what the steering wheel is, the joystick, like what each letter thing means, and like the gas, the clutch, and stuff, like basic things like that you like need to know about a car to learn how to drive and stuff. So he started working on that, and like just back and forth stuff like kept coming up, and then and we just never got around to like it. We started to, but also there's like my dad looked it up and stuff, and there's a lot, like there's a book that you like have to know a big section of the book to get your driver permit. So this year we're gonna work on learning that. We don't have the book, but we have pictures of like each page of the book and stuff, of every page in the book. So yeah, because we went like, well, it will save us money there. Like, it saves us money, and it's the sort of thing that, like, once we get past where, like, I have my license and stuff, then I'm not going to need the book anymore. So, like, yeah. But we do have pictures of every page of the book and stuff. We made sure that's every single page, and like, yeah, but for me, my birthday, when it comes, it's like, oh, I'm not with my crush. Say bye-bye to seeing my crush for a while, like, made it through being 15 without seeing my crush. Hopefully, at some point when I'm 16 or sooner, I'll see my crush. So yeah, like for me, but I do like that when my birthday, right now we don't have any plans for my birthday on what we're gonna be doing. Usually we would try to like go somewhere and like do something. Like last year we went and got my ears pierced. The year before we went to build the bear. So I could build a JoJo bear. This year we kind of don't know. Because like this year there's not really any like place that I want to go. I feel like what I'm gonna attempt to do yeah, I kind of figured it out though that this year, since there's not really a specific place I want to go, and I haven't seen any of my like friends from my sister's neighborhood and stuff, I'm just gonna like text my sister sometime and be like once we kind of get closer and we like know, and then like, cause my sister has one of them, which is one that I really want to see. She actually had two of them. Their mom's phone numbers. So I can like text her and be like, hey, like this is what I want to do. I want to like hang out with them for like a little bit at a time. Like. And so that's probably what I'm going to do. If that's the case, then I'm giving them both like my phone number because I really like them. And I like hanging out with them. Like they're really good friends of mine, and it's just it is what it is. So maybe that will be fun or something. But I don't know yet. Like, my mom did ask me, like, what, like, I wanted for, like, my birthday. And I kind of gave her a little bit of a list. And then only one thing was specific. The rest of it was kind of just categories that, like, I'll take anything from that category. So my entire birthday, and the one specific thing was a fold-up dance mat, because I have a dance mat. And here's the thing, is that I want to start, like, working more on acro and improving on that. But I have a dance mat, but it's not a fold-up one. It's a puzzle piece one, and it causes so many issues. And I would recommend a fold-up one over a puzzle piece one, for sure. But that's, like, the one specific thing that I asked for. Then I gave her, like, a couple categories. I went, like, anything dance-related, and fidgets, anything fidget-related, anything JoJo-related, show-related. And then, like, I kind of just narrowed it down to, like, anything slime related, you know, like, and that's about it. And, like, anything that's, like, dance clothes or something. And she was like, okay, that's a pretty reasonable list, because it's not, like, specific, because my mom always complains, oh, I'm so hard to buy for. And my dad went, like, she's the easiest one to buy for. Just go to the store or go down, like an aisle with, like, maybe JoJo or, like, something like JoJo and or, like, fidgets or something, and then pick one, and boom, it's, like, not even that hard. So, yeah, peace out.